Yeah, so our first year was just me. We did 486,000. Now here we are, year three. This is going on year three. So May of next year will be our first full third year. So 3 years in, we're pacing $3 million this year.
That's incredible. When people ask you, Colin, like what makes you guys different? Maybe it's a customer, maybe it's a potential tech that might want to work with you. How do you typically answer that question?
I truly believe in a servant's mentality. So when we start to recruit people, we want to have people that are here to serve others, just like as if I was in my home serving the customer themselves. Up until really this year, I even today, I still run a lot of service calls, installs. So I want people to have the same mentality that I have, which at the end of the day, it's my business. They're not going to think like I do. Recruit talent. I want people that truly care about the customer. Obviously the business has to be profitable to sustain and keep going, but customer service first is what I want. And that's the talent that I want.
This episode is brought to you by 10X Nerds. If you're a business owner doing real revenue, there's a good chance you're overpaying in areas you haven't even looked at. Things like credit card processing, insurance, telecom, and more. 10X Nerds comes in, audits your expenses across 30 plus categories, and finds immediate savings. And here's the kicker. They only get paid if they save you money. It's a complete no-brainer. If you want to keep more of what you make, go check them out at 10xnerds.com. This episode is brought to you by my friend Silas Lagoy over at ForgeMark Wealth. If you're a high-income business owner or professional and feel like you're getting crushed by taxes, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not stuck. ForgeMark Wealth specializes in advanced legal tax strategies and wealth planning designed to help you keep more of what you make, grow it efficiently, and actually build long-term freedom, not just income. If you're making serious money but don't have a real strategy behind it yet, I highly recommend connecting with Silas and his team.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Builder's Bible. I'm on with Collyn Tramont, and Colin is with Tremont Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. This is Colin's first podcast, so I'm super stoked to have him on the podcast, pick his brain. He's also got a fairly new business, but they're on a heater. They're absolutely crushing it. Colin, tell us your story, man. How'd you get started in the business?
In the business in general, I've been doing heating and cooling right out of high school for 15 years now. Worked for several other local companies, one of the biggest companies in Tennessee for the majority of my career for about 8 years, and then left there and kind of made the plunge to do my own thing. At first, 2023 is when I made that plunge, and it was just me for the first year. And then now here we are 3.5-ish years later, and I've got 12 guys and we got 8 trucks on the road.
So out of curiosity, what made you want to hang your own shingle?
I'd say probably like any HVAC tech is you always have a desire to jump out there and try it out. And I wanted to for a long time, and I've just finally made that jump. I wasn't getting along with the to go and make the same money I was making. So I figured I'd make the jump and try it out.
Yeah, I love that. So you said you have 8 trucks on the road. Whatever you feel comfortable sharing, where's the company at today in terms of size and scale?
Yeah, so our first year was just me. We did 486,000. Now here we are, year three. This is going on year three. So May of next year will be our first full third year. So 3 years in, we're pacing $3 million this year.
Wow, amazing. That's incredible. What is, when people ask you, Colin, like what makes you guys different? Maybe it's a customer, maybe it's a potential tech that might want to work with you. How do you typically answer that question?
I truly believe in a servant's mentality. So when we start to recruit people, we want to have people that are here to serve others, just like as if I was in my home serving the customer themselves. Up until really this year, even today, I still run a lot of service calls, installs. So I want people to have the same mentality that I have, which at the end of the day, it's my business. They're not going to think like I do. Recruit talent. I want people that truly care about the customer. Obviously the business has to be profitable to sustain and keep going, but customer service first is what I want. And that's the talent that I want.
Yeah. That's powerful, man. It's interesting. I talk to a lot of people that come on the show, Colin. I don't know how to take this, but a lot of times they say we're honest. We do the right thing. We don't sell someone, the client, something they don't need. And I'm like, well, where are the guys that are doing that? Because they're not coming on my show. Like I'd certainly like to have a conversation with one. And why are they like upselling or selling or not doing good work? Like I'm just so curious. There must be a lot of them out there.
Yeah, I don't want to say the same thing everybody else does, but I mean, we have servant's heart mentality. We want to serve the customer. I truly believe if the customer wins, the company's going to win, the technicians are going to win, all the way down to our supply houses are going to win where we buy.
Yeah. Yeah. What is going really well in your business right now? And then what's a big challenge you guys are facing?
What's going really well is getting customers. We have no issue getting customers whatsoever. I really thought in the beginning that was going to be my biggest thing was how do we get customers coming in? How do we keep customers? But that's been the easiest thing is getting the customers to serve. The hardest thing is getting the talent to serve the customers. My biggest challenge is getting the right employees to be on our team, to buy in, to do the things we're asking them to do.
We're going to talk more about that. I got like ding, ding, ding in my head. I'm like, I want to help with that. This episode is brought to you by Corberry Digital. If you own an HVAC, plumbing, electrical, roofing, or home service business and you're tired of wondering where your next lead is coming from, you need to check out Corberry Digital. Corberry specializes exclusively in helping home service companies dominate their local markets through SEO, Google Ads, local service ads, websites, content marketing, and lead generation systems that actually produce a measurable ROI. Their team doesn't just focus on clicks and impressions, they help contractors lower customer acquisition costs, increase qualified leads, and build a marketing engine that scales. What I like about Corberry is they understand the blue collar space. They aren't trying to be everything to everyone. Their entire focus is helping trades businesses win in their backyard and generate more profitable jobs. If you're looking to grow your business, improve your online visibility, and build a marketing system that works, visit Corberry.com and schedule a strategy session with their team. That's Corberry.com. Tell them you heard about them on the podcast. What's up, everybody? This podcast is sponsored by Grimes Financial Advisors. You've spent time and energy building a successful business, but here's the question. Do you have a real retirement plan or just a pile of investments? Our friends at Grimes Financial Advisors specialize in helping business owners and families create a clear roadmap for retirement through their proprietary retirement blueprint. Instead of focusing only on investments, they look at the entire picture: income planning, taxes, long-term care, legacy planning, and making sure your money is actually working for the life you want to live. I've gotten to know Dustin personally. One of the things that I respect most about him is he believes every financial decision should fit into a bigger plan. You shouldn't just chase returns. So whether you're 5 years from retirement or simply want a second opinion on your financial strategy, I highly recommend reaching out to Dustin and his team. Visit Grimes Financial Advisors to schedule your consultation and start building your own retirement blueprint. This podcast is sponsored by Action Coaching. If you're a home service business owner, ask yourself this: are you constantly chasing new leads or just keeping the business growing? Ben Jordan built a $100 million plumbing and HVAC company. Inside the Action Group, he teaches contractors how to create recurring revenue, strengthen leadership, improve sales, and build systems that reduce the owner's day-to-day involvement. Members get weekly coaching, practical templates, proven scripts, and strategies designed specifically for home service businesses. If you want to get out of the truck, build something that runs without you and creates real wealth, check out the Action Group on School and book your free consulting call. How are you guys integrating AI into your business?
The only thing AI, and I kind of told you this when we talked last week a little bit, but we're not really integrating a lot of AI. I think the extent of my AI is when I make, Facebook posts, more or less, not just the verbiage, but I use AI for making images. I mean, that's really about it. We're in rural Tennessee. A lot of people still want to talk to me on the phone, and they definitely don't want to talk to AI. I'm not saying there's anything wrong or right with it. That's just kind of where we're at in Middle Tennessee. People are not fans of AI integrated things.
Yeah, totally. I had a question for you. This is different than what I asked the first time we recorded. I'm curious, along the way to getting to where you're at today, 3 million, you guys got 8 trucks. Is there anything that happened along the way, like a mistake you made or something that humbled you or a lesson you had to learn? It could have been a bad tech that you hired. It could have been a client that you underbid. Like, has there been anything along the way that has been just, a lesson that you learned?
All of the above. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but I've literally had no coaches along this journey in these last 3 years. It's been a lot of trial and error and see what works and what doesn't work. Yes, I've underbid jobs. Yes, we've had bad technicians, even had some bad customers. I mean, I've made bad decisions for marketing. I've made bad decisions for vehicles we bought. In the beginning, we buy used vehicles, but I don't do that anymore. We buy nice new things that are reliable, that technicians like driving. We can pull up with a great appearance in the customer's driveway. Very particular now who I hire to add to the team. We bid things properly. Worst case scenario, I'd rather bid it high and take off if need be, if the job ends up being something easier. It's easier to discount to the customer, and they love that, but it's harder to come back after the fact saying, hey, we underbid this, we need to add some more. So it's been a lot of trial and error every step of the way. And I'm still making the mistakes, but I'm trying to learn from them as we go.
Are you also doing, are you doing commercial as well? Or is it primarily residential?
We do residential only, and we do maintenance, repairs, and changeouts. We don't do any new construction. I don't do any commercial whatsoever. I was taught early on where I worked at previously, focus on one thing, and that one thing will pay off.
Yeah, love that. Where do you guys want to be in 3 and 5 years?
I would love in, another couple of years to hit 5 million and just kind of keep growing from there. As of right now, I have no interest in selling the business. That was never my goal originally, but who knows what the future holds. I got $2. I have no idea what they're going to want as they grow up. But as of right now, I just want to keep scaling and doing right by the customer and having a good team.
Yeah, love that. What's one thing we haven't talked about today that you get excited about? It could be team, culture, vision,
I get
anything we
excited.
haven't.
Yeah, I think we talked about this last time. I get super about holidays and things like that, end of the year things. Like for November, we'll hammer hard end of October, early November that we do. This will be our third annual Need a Turkey, Take a Turkey. So we pass out turkeys every year to people in need. It turned into, we did 100 turkeys first year. We did 250 last year, and I haven't decided the number this year, but it turned into a whole thing to where it's almost like a little fall fun gathering. We've got baskets and the fixins and things like that. And the whole community really gets involved and helps us do that. And it's just a big thing. It's something I love doing. I get excited about giving back to people that truly care.
Yeah, love that. Anything else we haven't talked about?
I don't think so, really. I know I listen to a lot of podcasts and I talk to a lot of different people around the country that are just starting their business out. But I want people to be aware that the entire country is not the same. California is different than Tennessee. Florida is different than West Virginia. It doesn't matter where you're at. Not everything works the same for every single person or company. You got to kind of do trial and error and see what works best for you.
Yeah. And it is cool, man. Colin, one of the things I love about the blue collar space is you guys all mastermind and share ideas. And in fact, it gave me an idea with my virtual assistant staffing company that I need to get around other VA staffing agencies to learn from them. I was like, why aren't we talking to each other? It makes total sense that we would, I never run into these other guys, so what are we all afraid of? We should be swapping ideas and getting better. All the pest control guys do it. All the HVAC guys do, all the roofing guys do it. So
it's funny you say that. Around the country, we do that, but locally, on a local level, at least where I'm at, heating and air guys do like talking to you. They don't even talk to you at the supply house. And I genuinely believe that there is enough work for everybody everywhere.
Totally.
There's no point in being rude or ugly to each other. We can all work together.
Yeah. Yeah. There's another VA staffing agency, and we've got in pest control, we've gone off for a couple of the same guys. And I lost a deal to him recently. I was like, dang it, I need to work on my pitch, on to the next one, right? It's an opportunity to get better, So yeah, it's a good word. All right, my friend. Well, where can people go to learn more about you if they want to learn more?
Our website, TremontHVAC.com, or they can even reach out to me directly.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. Don't go anywhere because I want to keep talking, but thanks for coming on the show.
Good. Thank you.